All right, boys, bring it in here, Huddle up. Here we go. We got us a video to make today. We're gonna be Tom Brady for a day. We're gonna eat like him, we're gonna train like him, we're gonna try to beat him in the NFL Combine. Everything's gonna be great, okay? Let's put the women and children to bed and go looking for dinner. Ready? Break! Wait, guys, what does Tom Brady eat for dinner? Guys? Guys?
Brown right, motion, tailback slant. Let's put the women and children to bed and go looking for fucking dinner, all right? On one, ready?
Hey there, YouTube. Welcome back to DadLifting. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Heinz, and I'm back with another fitness and eating challenge video. This one involves a tape measure, some cones, a stopwatch, a whole bunch of water, and absolutely no caffeine, no artificial sweeteners, and a whole list of other stuff that Tom Brady does not eat. So that is the deal. I'm going to eat like Tom Brady for an entire day in the TB12 method. But then the cool part about the video is the NFL Combine that I've arranged, where I'm going to take all the tests of the NFL Combine, the basics, the 40-yard dash, the 225-pound bench press test, the Wonderlic Test, the shuttle drill, the 3-cone drill, the broad jump, the vertical jump. And the goal there is going to be to beat the absolute worst draft pick of all time based on measurables, which is Tom Brady. So he probably recorded the worst, stats for a quarterback in history at the Combine on the tangibles. The intangible stuff he scores very high on, and I may score pretty high on those too. You'll let me know in the comments. But that's the plan. Do the NFL Combine, eat like TB12, and have a great day with my kids. So come along. Can't wait to get started. I'm gonna go get some rest. See you guys in the morning. Good morning. Official weigh-in, 162.4 pounds. Physique update. That is the heaviest I've been in about a week, which is actually pretty good for this challenge, so maybe we'll actually lose a little bit of weight by the end of it. Hey! So, we went straight from the bathroom to the gym this morning, and the reason for that is just all the chaos that was happening in the house. So, you may be familiar with this if you're a suburban father like I am, but the day that the cleaning crew comes to clean the house is one of the craziest days around the house, just like in the few minutes leading up to when they arrive. And so the deal around our house is we have to get all 3 of our kids geared up because it's a little bit cold outside and prepared to leave the house for 2 or 3 hours every few weeks when the cleaning crew comes, so that the house can be cleaned and we're not there while they're doing it. So I got out of there, I made my shake, I left. This is a smoothie, TB12 style, blueberries, banana, and some almond milk. Very simple. I forgot actually to include the protein, the vegan protein that I have. I put it into a water bottle instead. And so now that's our meal. It's gonna have to be the pre-workout meal. I'm gonna go hit a bench workout, the bench press workout that I normally would do, and I'm gonna include the combine portion of the 225-pound bench press rep test in that. It's a fruit smoothie. You guys have had one of those before. Tastes like a YMCA smoothie from the 1980s. So comment down below who your favorite NFL player is. Growing up, I was a big fan of Warren Moon, growing up in Houston. And then I became a Patriots fan because the Houston Oilers left town, and I was a fan of the Tennessee Titans for a while, Steve McNair and all that, as they went to the Super Bowl, and then I kind of gave up on them. And then I was in Boston, 2001, as when I moved to Boston to go to college, and I was up there and just sort of adopted the Patriots. My wife moved from another country, and the only sports team she's ever rooted for has been the Patriots when she came to Boston in 2001, so we've been really lucky. 2 of my kids were born in Boston, so I do have some bona fides when it comes to rooting for the Patriots. I like Tom Brady. It's been a great run. But anyway, tell me some football stories in the comments below. Also, like and subscribe, please. Update. It was pointed out to me on Twitter that 225 pounds was probably a little bit too much if you're trying to replicate a combine. So because I weigh 162 pounds, maybe 135 pounds makes more sense, especially compared to like a 250-pound linebacker. Him bench pressing 225 pounds is like me benching 135 pounds. So whatever, I'm gonna do a 135-pound bench press test first, then I'm gonna do the 225-pound bench press. Either way, it's gonna be better than Tom Brady, who got 0 at the combine, or maybe he didn't even try to lift 225 pounds. Maybe he just opted out of that one. I'm probably gonna shoot for like, 20 reps. See if I can get 20, okay? 25. Woo! It's not bad. It's a whole lot more than I did in high school. Okay, here's the 225-pound bench press test. Based on how 205 went, which was heavy, slow, I anticipate 2, maybe 3 reps on this, but I'm shooting for 4. Here we go. That's it. 2 reps. Oh, so that was a pretty poor showing, but hey, at least I tried. More than I could say for Tom Brady. So our first meal of the day is going to be some Brussels sprouts cooked in the oven and some salmon also cooked in the oven, so just baked stuff, no oil at all, on a cookie sheet. So I'm going to put probably 500 grams of Brussels sprouts into this pot here, clean them off, spice them up a little bit, put them on a cookie sheet, and that'll be the vegetables for this first real whole food meal on the TB12 plan for today. So I'm just in the kitchen chopping things up. Taking advantage of the rare occasion when everyone is out of the house and has left me alone for a little bit to go ahead and prep several of the meals we're gonna have today. So a whole bunch of Brussels sprouts, 400 grams of chicken, and about 670 grams of salmon will all go into the oven to be baked, and we'll just enjoy that as we go today. So while I meal prep all the salmon, the chicken, the Brussels sprouts, I'm gonna have a snack. That snack is gonna consist of 30 grams of raw cashews. Raw cashews are okay on the TB12 diet. I'm gonna have 1 apple. I'm gonna have this entire bag of spinach, and that should tide me over until some of this meat is ready to eat. Bag salad. It's not pretty. Gets the job done. Now I'm here at the high school with my boys. We're gonna do the track portion of the Dad Combine, see how that goes. I don't have a lot of high hopes, but we're gonna record it all. Hopefully the footage is good. Hopefully the numbers aren't terrible, and it's a lot of fun. And then we'll get back, we'll cook the post-workout meal, and we'll live the rest of the day just like TB12, man. Update, here we are at the field. We are 100% gonna get kicked out of here if we ever get caught. So I better hurry up and film this stuff. A little bit of breaking and entering here at the school in the morning. Hopefully everyone's off today and nobody shows up to kick us out. But we'll see. All right, time is wasting. We are gonna be here probably only for a few minutes until someone kicks us out. So we will see.
6.43 seconds.
Is that good?
No.
Oh.
Tom Brady got 5.3, so we gotta. That's okay. I can run faster than that.
Yeah.
Come on, go. Count that. Clearly, I am like Tom Brady in that I lack speed. And these extra 20 years that I have on Tom Brady, when he did the combine, probably did not help that speed. So far, 40-yard dash, shuttle time, not so great. On to the 3-cone drill, and then we'll get out of here.
All right, so could have been a lot better. Probably could have been a lot worse. We're out here having fun, moving. We'll see how the boys do here. 3, 2, 1, go.
Right, set, go.
That was like under 6 seconds, 5.9. That's a wrap for the track and field events. We still need to measure the broad jump and the vertical leap. I think we can do that from the comfort of our own driveway. Okay, so I'm sitting down here ready to have my first big meal of the day. Got salmon, chicken, and Brussels sprouts. All oven baked, oven roasted, if you will. No oils whatsoever, just some spices. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about this. And I've decided I'm not gonna do the vertical leap. It's just too hard to figure out how to measure myself, and it's just gonna be embarrassingly bad anyway. So I'm gonna head out and do the broad jump after this, see how far I can jump, which also will be pretty embarrassing. Then I'm gonna hit my lunges, and then pretty much that'll be it for the day in terms of the NFL Combine stuff. But yeah, we still got a few more meals left, a lot more vegetables to eat. I'm ready for the final embarrassing Dad NFL Combine event of the day. Feeling a little bit unsure of myself in terms of jumping. I've not trained the broad jump, so yeah, we'll give it a shot. I'm thinking if I can jump as far as I am tall, that's probably a decent benchmark. I don't know. I certainly am not going to hit like 12 feet like some of these NFL players. So somewhere between, I don't know, 5 and 6 feet. How about that? Six feet, 3 inches. Yeah. 6 feet, 5 inches. Not too bad. I think that's it for the NFL Combine stuff, except for a little bit later today, I'm going to do the Wonderlic Test. See if I can outscore Brady with my brain. All right? Okay, everybody, I am now in my basement, still wearing the $199 Tom Brady Under Armour shirt, and I'm ready to do the final thing on the NFL Dad Draft Combine thing, which is the Wonderlic Test. So I'm here at my computer. I'm going to take an online test. I've been pretty good today. No sort of haven't had any caffeine. I feel pretty good, and yeah, I'm ready to get this over with. Get this final chapter in the video done, and we'll see how I do. Here we go. 50 questions. Ready? Starting now. 12 minutes long. Brian skates faster than Bill. John skates faster than Bill and Brody. John skates faster than Brian. If the first statements are true, is the third statement true? Brian skates faster than Bill. John skates faster than Bill and Brody. Uncertain. That's a weird question. What is the next number in the series? 122, 109, 96, 83, 70, and 57, obviously. Words perceive and discern have similar meanings. Train travels 25 feet in 1/3 seconds. In 4 seconds, the train will have traveled 75 feet per second times 4 is 300. All right, so I ran out of time on the test. The test is over. I only got through 40 questions or so, and I got 33 out of 50 total. About 10 of those questions I didn't even answer, so I was slow on the Wonderlic test, which is a shame because this was where I was supposed to dominate. And it turns out my score of 33 is exactly the same score that Tom Brady got on his Wonderlic test. So I guess we're the same, obviously. So that's it. The Dad NFL Combine is over. I don't think I did very well. I am a little bit stronger than Brady. I am roughly as smart. And I have about the same, maybe slightly less athletic ability, which isn't saying much. I don't think very many teams would be interested in drafting me, but there weren't any teams that were interested in drafting Brady either, and look how that turned out. See? So it's not so bad. There's still time. There's still a chance for me. So that's it. From now, I'm going to head up, shower, make some food, eat it, and maybe come back and talk to you guys either tonight or in the morning after I do a quick weigh-in and physique update.
Okay, next morning. I slept a lot. I slept like a full 8 hours, which I rarely do. Here's my physique update. I'm down about 0.8 pounds, so I was 161.6 today. So not a huge change.
So that's it. We did it. We lived an entire day eating like Tom Brady. It would be nice to live like Tom Brady for an entire day, but eating like him, it's gonna have to do for now. It did its job. The diet itself, it left me sort of cleaned out and feeling lean, ready for tomorrow's feasting and Thanksgiving. And so I think that was kind of the purpose, was to see, okay, if I restrict myself from these certain foods, maybe that'll help me hit my calorie goals, which were a little bit, lower than they usually would be today, just because I'm prepping to eat quite a bit more tomorrow. So it was useful. It was a useful diet. I don't think there's anything magical about it. So just, avoiding sugar, avoiding easy calories here and there by, eating whole foods. I think these are all good things, but some of this stuff, like avoiding eating nightshade vegetables, like avoiding eating, drinking caffeine, things like that. I think that's a little bit overkill. It's a little bit too restrictive. So, men of a certain age, like myself and Tom Brady, we are always looking for ways to improve performance, and he's figured out something that works for him. The anti-inflammatory stuff, the pliability stuff he does, it works for him. That's great. But, aside from just, being a pretty good day of eating a lot of lean meats and vegetables, it's not something that I would want to do long term, because I like the flexibility of eating. I like the flexibility of having a cup of coffee, and I do rely on caffeine quite a bit. Life's too short, I think, to restrict yourself that much. Have more fun with your diet. I've been able to make it work, and obviously I'm not a professional athlete, as I showed today, but I'm able to put up some pretty good performance, at least relative to my standards in the gym, and doing so without being overly restrictive. So it was a fun day. Another video in the books. I'll see you guys on the next one. Can't wait. Please subscribe, like, tell your friends, or not. It really doesn't matter. I'm going to keep putting out content, and one of these days I'll find a formula that works and that I can repeat on an ongoing basis. But for now, I'm just having fun trying out different things. Hope you'll come along and share in some of the good times with us. So in the meantime, keep it on the DL.